Hey loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from Brett Cooper, and it's titled Millie Bobby Brown is not a red flag. You guys, I'm excited for this. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what Brett Cooper has for us in this video.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. So one of the first comment section episodes that sort of blew up for me was a segment that I did on Pick Me Girls. And I asked you guys if you thought I was a Pick Me Girl, because I was getting a lot of comments about that. And I was like, you know what, we're going to dive in. We're going to figure this out once and for all. And I really did enjoy that episode. But in that episode, we read a bunch of articles, we watched TikToks, of course, and we talked about how Pick Me Girls act and what they wear and who they date and who they socialize with, which is what we're going to hone in on today. And often for Pick Me Girls, that is exclusively men. Being a woman with male friends is now a sort of Pick Me Girl trait. And that's because other women believe that she is solely focused on male attention and just doesn't like women.
I'm sorry that people are so jealous of me, but I can't help it that I'm popular.
So what about Millie Bobby Brown? A clip of her is currently going viral, and people in the comments are debating the validity of and the reasons behind her male-dominant friend group. We're going to discuss that today, and I'm going to tell you why I believe that she deserves some grace and why the context of Hollywood-style friendships is incredibly important for this story. Before we do, though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and then ring that notification bell so that you never miss a comment section upload. All right, so this clip that's going viral is from a recent appearance on the Drew Barrymore show. So of course, they're all cuddled up, they're leaned in. It's like the Drew Barrymore thing. Oh my God, tell me, whatever. That's a whole topic for another day. Anyway, they're talking about Millie's recent 20th birthday. Here we go.
Let's talk birthday.
I know, my 20th birthday was so fun. I was
what was it, may I ask?
Well, it was wedding themed.
Oh, was it also a bachelorette combination?
Yeah, it was like a combination because I was like, I'm not going to have a bachelorette party. I don't party, just in general. Also, I don't have many girlfriends. I have more boyfriends. Like Jake's fraternity brothers back in college are like some of my closest friends. And so we had like a bachelorette party, but I was the only girl.
And that 30 seconds just riled people up. Now, first of all, before we even get into all of that, I love that she's not wearing a crap ton of makeup and she has like a pimple patch on her cheek. Like she actually looks like she is 20 years old. And I'm not fully against makeup. Obviously, I wear makeup, but I am for women looking normal, and she looks normal. She looks like herself, which is so rare these days. I love it. And not only is it hard to find people who are natural, but it's hard to find products that make you feel good and feel natural, which is why I love Adele. I love them. Anyway, I have just admired her for a while. We did a whole episode about how I'm really excited for her. She's getting married young. She found, her person at a very young age, who I think offers her a lot of stability and normalcy. We can link that below. I personally really love that episode. Anyway, people in the comments took note of her saying that she does not have many female friends and that her fiance's friend group really makes up her circle. People were commenting things like, weird that she has no female friends. Somebody else said, every word in this video is a red flag. Somebody else said, girls who aren't friends with other girls, sus. Somebody else said, the era of having more guy friends. One of the best parts of growing up is realizing how valuable female friends are. But the thing is, she didn't say that she doesn't value women.
I don't have many girlfriends. I have more boyfriends.
I don't have many.
She didn't say, I hate women. I don't want to be around women. Oh, they're so difficult. She just stated a fact that most of her friends are guys, and they happen to be her fiance's friends, which in my opinion is totally fine. And all of these comments just broke my heart, and it took me back because those are the kinds of things that I heard for years. Like, that was me. I have older brothers. I grew up around guys. I had tons and tons of close, longtime guy friends and very, very few close girlfriends. And I always felt like there was something wrong with me because I didn't have girlfriends. Like, I was a bad female. Like, I was doing something wrong, and then girls would be like, oh, why are you friends with all these guys? They would use me to get to guys. Like, it was always very weird. But that's really the way that they make you feel. I mean, look at this. Why you should never trust a girl with no girlfriends. This is another Medium article. Women who can't have female friends are misogynists. And then, of course, there are videos like this.
What are your thoughts on a woman who has more boyfriends than girlfriends? Do you think there's anything wrong with that? Because for me, I don't feel there's anything wrong with Millie, because it all depends on how she grew up. And one thing that people fail to listen to when she mentioned this was she said she does not have so many girlfriends. She has more boyfriends than girlfriends. She didn't say that she didn't have any girlfriend. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm very indifferent about the kind of friend that one chooses to have, whether male or female, because it all boils down to who treats you better, who is more genuine with their friendship to you. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below, and Let's wrap this video up, you guys.
And her caption is self-explanatory. And then in the video, she says not having any girlfriends is a red flag. And then there's ones like this.
My dad did tell me one time, years and years ago, he said, date women that have friends that are female. If a woman doesn't have any female friends, that's a big red flag. If they can't get along with other women, that's a big red flag. Are there exceptions to this rule? Of course. But in general, I've seen that to be very true, that women who don't have other female friends is a huge red flag.
And obviously, I think that there are two sides of the spectrum. There are two extremes, which can be bad. If a girl literally can't get along with guys and hates guys, that's probably not a good sign either. But if a girl literally is only friends with guys and is flirting with guys, I understand why a guy might not be interested in that. That seems unstable. But if it is just a woman that gets along with men and has more male friends and has had male friends in the past, I don't believe that that is some god-awful red flag. But it does feel like you're painted out to be some sort of villain or like you're deficient in a way because you don't have female friends. And in my case, it wasn't that I didn't want girlfriends growing up. Like, those relationships would usually just fizzle out or they wouldn't even start because we were so different. Like, guys, I literally joined a sorority. This was how intentional I was. I was like, I'm going to join a sorority because I know this is important. I want it. I want to figure out how I can make female friends. I'm going to do what I need to do because I knew it was important. And it would just like, and I never really jived with it. I was, and I still am, very blunt, probably to a fault. I'm very no bullshit. I don't play games. I'm very tomboyish. I was never really interested in the girly things, and I never looked down upon them. I just didn't have any interest, and I tried, oh my God, so hard. And I think I'm finally becoming more interested in them. And that can be an episode for another day, but I think it's partially because of my fiance. So I'm now able to like relax a little bit more and be more feminine. But again, topic for another day. Anyway, I tried hard. It just wouldn't work. And it literally took me years to find the right people. Like, I'm shocked that at 22 years old, I had enough female friends to go on a bachelorette trip that we went on last week. Like, literally never thought that I would have had bridesmaids, never thought I would go on a bachelorette trip because it just wasn't in the cards for me. And I hated the condescending tone from people telling me that it was wrong to have guy friends and not have a girl group. It was going to ruin any future relationship I had. Like, that is literally the kinds of things that I heard, which is why my heart goes out to Millie, both because of how she feels about her friends and her current situation and because of the way that people were commenting about her friend group. And I think that there's a lot of nuance that people are missing about her specific situation as well, because it is so freaking hard to make and keep friends in Hollywood. There's so many superficial. There are people who will only pop into your life for a season because it's convenient, or you have something that they want, whether it be a job or a connection. I cannot tell you how many times, like, my name would pop up in Deadline, or somebody would hear that I booked something, and then people would come out of the woodwork. Oh my God, girly, what are you working on? So I hear you're on Heathers. Like, that is how they act. And I guarantee that Millie has dealt with that at a level that I've never even experienced. Like, she is uber successful at a very young age. She has a lot of money. She does need to be wary about people's intentions with her. And she's been open about that. This is a headline from August. Millie Bobby Brown doesn't have many showbiz friends. You need to have good people around you. And she said, you have to have good people around you. I don't think it's good to have expectations of anyone. It's okay to change and grow. I'm grateful that young girls use me as somebody that they are able to walk alongside, but if we both go in another direction, that's okay too. I have a huge support unit, and I think when you have friends who genuinely care about you, it's a huge help. I don't have many industry friends at all, just Noah and some friends from college. And that literally gave me goosebumps because it just screams, I've been burned and I keep my circle tight. Like, as she should though. But her saying, I think it's good not to have expectations, like, I've been there. Like, I've been burned so many times by people that were superficial or literally just wanted something from me. And I think another important piece of nuance, something that people don't really realize about this industry, is that your friends are always moving and leaving due to the nature of your work. Like, you might make an amazing friend, and then 3 months later, they are on a flight to Vancouver to shoot a TV show for 9 months, and you might not ever see them again because they're going to come back, you're going to have new friends, they're going to have new friends. It's just poof. And yes, I do have very, very personal experience with all of that. And imagine that happening at a very young age. Like, you've just gotten a phone. You really don't know how to keep in contact with these people. You've never had to do a long distance friendship or relationship before. Kids need structure, and you have none of that in this industry, which can be a good thing because it teaches you that at a young age, but also when it comes to relationships, that is so hard. Another important note is how much acting emotionally consumes you. When you're working on a TV show or a movie, it takes almost all of your energy, and you become incredibly bonded and close with the people that you're working with because of that. Like, you might be on location in a place where you've never been before, where you literally only know each other. That was me in Budapest. Literally, I only knew the people working on Pendragon. You're working 16 plus hours a day, every single day. Maybe in the pouring rain at 4 a.m., you're doing stunts, you're getting hurt, doing 40 takes of an incredibly emotionally scene where you are crying or screaming. You are just mentally and physically and emotionally exhausted. Obviously, you become close because it's an insane experience. It's awesome. And like, insane people love doing it, like myself, but it is a crazy, crazy experience. But the weird thing is, even though you are that close and you're that bonded, when you wrap a project, you move on. You go on to the next job. It's very rare that you stay close or even in touch with people that you've worked with. And it's really hard, again, especially for young people. So from my perspective, it's not weird that she has struggled with this. It's not weird to me that her good friends are her fiance's normal Greek life friends. They probably offer her a sense of normalcy, a breath of fresh air, because they probably don't care about what job she's working on or who she's working with or whatever. And she didn't say that she has no female friends. She just said that she doesn't have many. So the pick-me accusers can sit down because I really don't think it's that big of a deal. She's 20 years old. She is incredibly famous. She has a harsh, constant spotlight on her. She's figuring it all out just like we all are. Let her be. This really is not a big deal.
Wow, you guys, I truly agree with what Brett Cooper said at the end of this video. Having made friends as a woman is truly not a big deal. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I really had fun with this video, and I believe that you guys also enjoyed watching. If you did enjoy watching, give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.